got Hill State in the booth. We got some satellite reporters. I think Brinkerhoff's down there as well. We got South Carolina at home versus Tulane, Marty Party, Tulane, Turf Tech, South Carolina. We got a big SEC matchup here tonight. Both teams in the playoff hunt, in the SEC title hunt. This might determine, especially for Tulane, if they get to the SEC title. Hill State, what do you have for tonight? What do you think is going to go down?
Yeah, this is going to be a absolute show. It's going to be a nice one down in the Southeastern Conference. Definitely two of these teams that definitely could use a win to boost their not only their conference resume but their national resume. So it's going to be a good one down in Cockland in Columbia.
Okay. All right. Hey, the Gamecocks. We're interested to see what their jersey choice is tonight. Tulane coming off a big win versus SMU, big SEC match we saw a few days ago. And South Carolina, they have a loss to. Do they have a loss this year? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I lost to Oklahoma State week 0.
All right, week 0. Oh, they're in the All Reds tonight. That's a
Yeah,
real.
today,
That's
this
a real
afternoon,
chicken outfit.
it's a scorching afternoon, I'm sure. Especially for those people wearing black. I feel bad for them.
Yeah, and here come the Gamecocks. Homecoming week for South Carolina against Tulane. Tulane, if they win this, they will be in the SEC title. This is their last hurdle in conference user-wise. 6-2, Tulane number 9, South Carolina number 7, 6-1. South Carolina needs to win this one to stay alive in the SEC title hunt. They still play Florida later on, and the kick is off. Who is screen sharing right now?
I am.
Alright, we need Marty Party to screen share. Because Turf, you're doing the broadcast, right?
Yeah.
If we could get Turf to stop screen share and have Marty screen share, because it's a little laggy on Turf's side. Sorry, folks. We're trying to make it right, so we don't have any too much fog on our end. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Yeah. Now I do want to bring up a point. Tulane is sitting at 6-2, South Carolina at 6-1. Is there any worry here, especially for Tulane, that a loss here might put them on the outside looking in of the playoff bubble?
I think so. It could definitely have an effect on that. It's real tight down the bubble. I would say yes. Tulane's a must-win game for them. Honestly, I mean, not for the only for the playoffs, but an SEC title berth. A much clearer view here from this
Oh
view.
my
So
goodness,
now
what
we're
is going
cooking.
on? Now we're
Wow.
looking at all white and
Hey. Oh wow. All right. So
I'm really getting before we say anything, I'm really disappointed in this Tulane user. Why does he keep marching out this jersey combo with the light blue tops and the black pants? I know they're
yeah.
supposed to be
So
navy, but they look black. Why do we keep doing this to them?
so what we have here is Marty Party choosing home jerseys once again. On his end. So, but on the broadcast end, we got South Carolina All Reds. Gonna hand the ball off to Dollars. Gonna be the first down there. Yeah, and on the broadcast, it
Mo
also has
Dallas.
Tulane in the white jersey. So that's what I'm gonna think about in my head. So, South Carolina, 1st and 10. Oh, nice little wrinkle there. Think about that play, Hell State.
Yeah, nice call. It rarely works for me, but if it works, it works. Good hit by that linebacker. But another thing I do want to bring up, this also carries a lot of weight for South Carolina in the playoff conversation, knowing that you have that matchup with Florida later in the year. You lose both this game. Okay, I'm going to shut up because this is a long run, and he's going to get into the end zone here.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Got a lot of speed.
I was turned around when that happened. Is that a throw or a run?
Like to throw. No, that was a jet sweep. Some people
Wow.
like to throw a big G word around that has been popularized this season in the league. It's called generational. Is that just generational speed there shown by the whiteout?
I'd say so. I would say so. That is very generational. I got some generational players here. How we do it from out of North Carolina, 94 throwing power for South Carolina, and we're back with I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'll be honest.
I'm gonna go Kelamete. I think that'd probably be the safest bet.
Kelamete with the throw to Chosen.
Emmanuel Chosen. If that's not a name that would just fit in perfectly at a Southern Baptist church choir, I don't know what is.
We got Stadium Pulse. Not quite top 25, but they're getting loud here in Columbia. You know, they say Columbia, the South Carolina, their stadium is very underrated. People try to rave about the atmosphere there. I don't quite see it. I don't. I think it's overrated personally.
Overrated? I mean, it depends on if the cocks are hot.
Yeah.
Cocks are hot. They're playing good football. Everybody cocks are out. Cocks are up. If the cocks are down, though, cocks are playing soft maybe, stadium gets pretty quiet really fast.
Yeah, and they're rowdy right here. We got Tulane. They like to, very methodical down the field. Likes to improvise with the quarterback. We got a screen play. They're gonna get it off to Landry. Landry got a little banged up last game, but came through in the end. Yeah, what a banger that was against SMU for Tulane.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if having to hop right back on it and play another top
Ooh,
tier
nice
opponent
throw.
this week is going to take a toll on Tulane as we get into the later stages of this game after that physical slugfest we saw with the ponies of Southern Methodist.
Yeah, and that's just that's what you're gonna get when you're in the SEC. There's 4 teams in the SEC that could win it. I don't know if you can say that about every conference in the nation, but that was the Big 12. They got a few in there every year, at least 3 of them, right?
Yeah, at least 3 of them. Well, we saw the unfortunate turn of events for the upstart Utah Utes getting demolished at home by Oklahoma State.
We do actually have as we see the 2nd and 3. He's gonna get it off and get the first down, 1st and goal. Just an update around the league. We did have Penn State beating Buffalo in Buffalo, 92-14. So that was a user versus user matchup. Yeah. 1st and goal now for Tulane.
That has to be personal.
I think a lot of experimenting with the third stringers there. As we get a run here for a gain of 1. Landry a little slow getting up there. Gotta wonder. 2nd and goal from the 6. Party, the Tulane head coach. What can he draw up here? Gonna drop back. He's got a man touchdown. Tulane wide open on the out route. Carolina did not cover it.
Beautifully drawn route for Reverend Emmanuel Chosen.
Wow.
I don't know if that's actually his nickname, but I'm going to start calling
the
him
Reverend.
That because, man, if he was a pastor or a choir member or a something at a Southern Baptist church, he'd fit right in.
He's the chosen one.
Yeah, Reverend Emmanuel Chosen.
Brink, what you got down there on the sidelines?
Hey fellas, so Landry, the Tulane running back, he was I found one of the more attractive athletic trainers on the Tulane sideline, and she mentioned that Landry was doing ice baths and just a lot of steam, a lot of therapy after his tough game last week, and to gear up for this South Carolina matchup. And it's been a long season already. He's been doing a lot of work, and he's got a big game here ahead of him.
Oh, we got a pass, and he catches it. Wow.
Yeah,
what a throw and catch.
To be moving this ball in chunks at will early. But I do have a question for Brink. Is there a reason why we had to point out the one of the more attractive Tulane athletic
Brink
trainers?
is a dog.
Well, I mean, we are in the South, and we're in South Carolina. And,
built different, right?
There was a pregame competition Not my idea,
A
but I
pregame
was only
competition.
doing what I was asked. That's all I can say as of right now.
They're built different in the South, Brink.
This broadcast crew loses a lot of morals when we go down south to broadcast these games.
Oh man, it's just another day. When you live in it.
This
But
is not Penn State.
2nd and 6. We got an RPO out. He's got the open field. He's gonna get down the sideline. Can he make a move? No, he can't. Get tackled at the 6.
Josh Bladucci already has
Balducci
100 yards on the game and not even
out
in the
of
first quarter.
Georgia. How did we let him get out of the state? It's okay. We got
Well,
a monster quads over here.
you will
I
have
think we
that.
I think we know what's coming here.
Maybe.
Oh, yep, got the screen. Into the end zone, touchdown, Gamecocks. Do it to Rutter. And they're
Yeah,
going to pull
Tulane's
ahead
got to
here by
find an
7.
answer on defense. Hasn't shown a lot of the stiffness that you need to show down here in the SEC. Got to find a way to get a stop.
Yeah, that's going to be key for both of them there. I don't know if I think someone's having a party in the South Carolina sidelines.
Yeah, they're. I'm told they're watching midget wrestling on the sidelines.
I can neither confirm nor deny the presence of beer balls on the game.
We're going to take off and run here. Keeley. Going with Keeley. We will call him Keeley from now on. Keeley for Tulane. The lefty freshman quarterback. Directing traffic. Stadium's going a little bit here. He's going to drop back. He's got a guy off into the flats. Hey, nice little play there. I've seen that one before. Little combination scheme there. 1st and 10 now. Clock ticking. Last play of the first quarter. He's got a man wide open. He's going to get to him down the sideline. There's Piers. The UTSA transfer. That's going to take us into the second quarter.
Every good team in America has a UTSA transfer.
I don't.
Well,
Unfortunately.
whatever will you do?
Right. What are we going to do? Did you get one?
No, but we had the infamous, the legendary Brett Knowles on the sideline last year, who was a family member of another guy not to be named, but
okay.
He
clock's ticking here. He's gonna hand the ball off. All that for a handoff. He's gonna get 9 on the play. A lot going on there for a handoff.
Oh, they're watching UFC.
Oh.
That's what they're watching. I thought it was midget wrestling.
No, turf always. Was that in your background, Hell State?
Yes, that's my.
Okay. All right. Hey, there's a party down in Mississippi.
Watching UFC or boxing or whatever's on tonight.
Got 3rd and 5 now for Tulane. Knocking on the door here, trying to tie this ball game up. South Carolina gonna press. He's gonna drop back. Keeley gets there. Gets the Chosen.
Reverend Chosen making another big play here.
Keeley Meaty.
It's another Georgia product.
Hey, some can't get them all, Hey, Tulane really working with the recruiting class the last couple years. They're really building a program down there in New Orleans. We got a run play here. Tulane running the state of Louisiana now. It's a different era, new era. Oscar Landry.
I do want to say that Tulane is doing something that needs to be popularized in a lot of places. Most of their guys from last year's team and some on this year's team too are from in-state. So really elevating the Louisiana talent
Handoff. He's gonna get. Oh, he gets stopped.
Kids.
I will say Louisiana, great state. We go down there and recruit. We're in those living rooms down there. It's a great one. I say Georgia, Florida, Texas, Louisiana. Those are probably about the best ones in the South, for sure.
I was actually down in Union, Mississippi earlier this year
Oh,
recruiting
he's
for
gonna get
Tulane.
hammered in the backfield. 4th and goal.
Now you're gonna have to be forced to take the points. RPOs, I don't think was the call there.
Oh, this is a tough field goal. But no, it does not get it wide. Man, I think he
Yeah,
rushed
that's
it a little
rough.
bit.
I think you take your
It's
time
kind of
there.
quick right there.
That might come back to bite him.
South Carolina now with control, with the lead. They're going to get a jet sweep. Balducci. Jose, you said you were down in Mississippi recruiting?
Yes, my homeland. I was down in Union, Mississippi. I recruited that kid, the middle linebacker, out of East Union High School. Guess what their mascot is? The Sea Urchins.
Oh, wow.
Real unique mascot there for East Union.
We got a run
Shout
play
out to
with
the Urchins.
Dallas. Yeah, great program. Really produces a lot of good talent down there, down in Mississippi. We got a no huddle handoff to Dallas. South Carolina going turbo here. Mo Dallas, the 5-star elite running back. Kind of wish I'd have went a little bit harder for him. We let Turf have him, and it might backfire. But good on him. He's got some room here, plenty of room. Some of these receiving running backs, you just never know how they're going to turn out. So that's, some have good caps, some are maxed out when you get them. So that's just kind of the risk. We got 2 minutes left in the first half. We're going to keep it on the ground here with Dallas. Big boy football. Either
Oh my
trenches. You got to
goodness.
control them.
That was an insane run.
And again, like I said, Tulane needs this win for an SEC title berth and to keep their playoffs hopes alive. South Carolina too needs to win. They play Tulane. They got Florida later on. They need to at least split those. Honestly, they need to beat Florida maybe to get in.
As we see Jamie Archibald going down with an injury there. But looks like they're going to run up in some 5 wide. We've seen mostly keeping it on the ground this drive. So it looks like they might take to the air here.
Oh, he's got a man deep. Touchdown. Oh, he dropped it.
Wow,
What?
I'm surprised. That he had it in the breadbasket.
Wow.
If he gets a hand on it, no.
I mean, he had it. Made me sound terrible thinking he caught it. Yeah, he had it in his hands. Wow.
That was just not a very good user job there by the safety. He was coming down and he got beat and then he had to get back. Lucky for that.
RPO out. He's got the room.
Oh,
Balducci's gonna get it. Oh, he's getting hammered. Tries to dive in and gets just hammered out of bounds. What a hit.
Yeah, well, and a hit that you would normally see on WWE programming. That Balducci kid's lucky to get up okay, but what a game. What a half for him. 4 catches, 141, and a touchdown.
Maryland eye now. He's gonna get in there. Dallas touchdown. Gamecocks. For real this time. Gonna go up 21-7 on the green wave.
Insane.
You see how crucial that missed field goal is for Tulane now.
I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to tighten up on defense for Tulane. Right now, the Cox are just kind of slapping you all around, and you just don't want that.
No.
You can't have that. That's a good metaphor in life too. You can't be slapped around by anything, especially Cox. But these South Carolina Cox are doing a good job. at executing on offense, throwing the ball, doing chunk plays when they need to. They can also pound you.
Oh, he's gonna take off. He's getting. Oh yeah, assaulted. You know, Tulane, they do get the ball back after half, correct?
I think so.
So I mean, any points right here is good, but a touchdown even better. Keely's got a man. Oh, he's gonna break a tackle. He didn't get tackled down at the 39-yard line. Keely Meaty. It's a mouthful. Gonna drop back. He's got a man deep. He's gonna toss it in there. He's gonna get there. Touchdown, Tulane. What a play into the hedges. He's grittying on him.
What a throw there for Kilamete. Just puts it right where it needs to be.
Wow, what a catch. You know, Tulane, that's how you catch a ball. Yeah, that's probably one of the most difficult catches. Back of the end zone. Just no regard for his body, right into the hedges. "37 seconds left. I think South Carolina has enough time. 3 timeouts.
Yeah, there's feeling enough time left to score, make some noise. I want to go down to Brink, who is maybe still with the attractive Tulane trainer. What was her reaction to that? What was her reaction to that most recent score?
Good. Be right with you.
Wow. Okay. Sounds a little busy. I'll let you get back to it.
Booth review.
We're actually going to booth review, see if he caught it. And they give it to him.
I think that's a good call. That's the right call. Yeah,
I feel
clear.
like I rarely see a incomplete pass be challenged and it actually be given.
It's gonna get hit as he throws off target.
Man.
Top passing yard of the season, Buster Cherry, 6,400.
6,400. Give me a break.
We still got, what, 3 games left? Wow.
6,400.
That's
You know how many starting quarterbacks don't get that in a career?
Hey, go different, you know? Do it. He's going to hand the ball off to Dollars. He's going to have cut up the middle. 10 rushes, 76 yards for the South Carolina running back. No huddle now. 21 seconds left. Tick, 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 tick. He's got the man, Clay Brooks.
I do know
Timeout.
one thing. Number 16 is not going to have a fun time in film session when they go over that play. That was abysmal coverage.
And that's the safety. Yeah, picking on that safety here today. And that's just good scheming, you know? You got to find the weakness on defense. He's going to catch it on the sideline. No huddle again. 12 seconds left. It's going to start here as soon as they set the ball. It's ticking now. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Do it. Drops back. He's got to throw right to him.
He got greedy and he had to go quick, and you just force a mistake there. That's a good job by Tulane. As we see the oversized Mardi Gras beads coming out. Oh, he's going deep.
Pick!
It's intercepted. Can they make
Oh,
the
can he
tackle?
break? Can he break? Oh no, not a shot.
Touchdown,
You always got to
sack,
watch
tackle,
out for the
first
guy
down.
coming off camera, you know?
Yeah.
That's it. 21-14, the Gamecocks lead here going into half. Brink, are you back? You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
What's going on with the coaches? How do they feel about the half of football there?
Well, The Gamecock coach was very pleased, and the Tulane coach was not very pleased. Real quick, are we doing any more games in New Orleans?
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
I just need to know real quick if we're going to New Orleans anytime soon.
Hey, the
Well,
Sugar Bowl, we
Tulane's
will be there.
there's the
Excellent,
Sugar
thanks.
Bowl.
You gotta go.
Brink, all right. Back to the game here. Start of the second half.
What's
Tulane.
happening down there?
It's got RPO out, just hammered down. Brink's having his cake and ice cream down there, I think.
I mean, I guess you can have your cake and eat it too, right?
Yeah. Second and 7 now.
Or king cake. Ain't that what they call it in Mardi Gras season?
Yeah. I don't even think we're close to it, but it's all year round. He's gonna throw it right. Oof. Gets declined. That was a dangerous throw there. I mean, very accurate though for Keeley. 12 of 13, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. So pretty efficient. Had 1 pick. That was his only incompletion. Give it to Landry. He's gonna get the. He says hi to him.
The heck are they watching? I don't know what's going on with my surroundings, but I think the UFC has come off and the electronic music concert has gone on. Huh.
Keeley gives it to Landry. He's gonna get to the outside. Cuts back in. 2nd and 2. You know, that's what Tulane's got to do. They got to get back to their. They got to establish the run, control the trenches. They got to score on this drive, though. I think that's pretty apparent. I don't know. Okay, switching up. Drops back. He's got to man the flat.
Tevin Northrup out of Nevada.
1st and 10 now. Landry's a little tired there. He's going to hand the ball off. No, play action. Keeley's going to get hammered down, sacked. Couldn't get rid of it.
That is not Colin Klein on the screen.
Yes, it is.
That is not. No, it is not.
Yes,
no,
it is.
that is not the same. No, it is not the same
That
person.
is him.
It's not. Come on.
Keeley,
that's not the same person.
directing
what are
traffic.
we doing?
Gonna drop back and he's gonna throw. No, he's gonna take off with it. Gets 1 yard.
That was
Receiver could not get separation there. Yep. 3rd and 16 now. They need a big play here. The crowd's gonna get very. They're getting rowdy out there. Keeley's gonna throw it down the middle. Oh, just a huge hit.
Well,
You know, he had it in his hands. You gotta go for it. He had it in his hands.
On the wrong side of the field, you got to go for it.
Just a huge hit there by the
definitely
safety.
Should have taken 3rd down as more of an approach play.
Yeah.
Get 7-8 yards and make it more manageable.
Here we are.
It is Masters Week, so we're talking about approach play in here.
It's got him man deep. It's gonna be overthrown. Thought I was gonna get picked, but
there.
yeah, just too much on it. You know, Tulane just gotta get a stop here now. I know I said they had the score, but they need a stop here. South Carolina, the 5-point favorite. I did have Tulane as my pick, so.
Well.
Before I knew I'd be up here in the booth. Let that be known.
Before? Get a timeout from Carolina.
Interesting. We had the wild cock now.
Oh.
Jet sweep. I was going to break a tackle. Hey, you know, the Wildcat, you know, Turf, one of the first people that I've seen, like, really use it effectively. Like, every play. He's got plenty of room. Man, I didn't know it. I'd say Turf kind of, you know, started the Wildcat in my eyes. I mean, people ran it, but no one like really ran it until Turf ran it a little too much. So I like to thank Turf for the influence on that. You
Ooh.
know, it's about who did it the best, not first.
Okay.
Thoughts on that, Hill State?
You can go Wildcat, Wildcock, Wild Cane, Cougars in 5.
Oof. All right. Yeah, interesting on the polls this week. West Virginia, with a loss, is number 1 over undefeated Georgia Southern, undefeated Washington State as well. Interesting. I think that's the big story here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either, Hill State. Here we go. Dewitt's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw. Oh, my. Wow. Chatham was ready to go.
you be.
He'll go. Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness, that
my
was too short.
gosh.
All right.
Very
Well,
few people in the league can make field goals and or punts. That is not a strong point. Tulane now with life. Nothing.
I mean, I don't know what West Virginia has. Back to the polls topic. I mean,
Okay.
you could have Pat White. You could fly a kite. You could see your food. You could take a bite.
I just,
Cougars in 5.
I just don't think that one win over Army, or who did they play? Was it Army? Does it mean that much? I don't know. The only loss is to Florida. Excuse me. Only loss to Florida. Georgia Southern beat Florida. I don't know.
Well,
None of that matters.
Tulane's had 2 back-to-back passes that have gone nowhere. This
Oh
time
my.
he overthrows it. No.
Yeah, we're getting stuck on the polls here. Yeah, 4th and 10
Uh-oh.
on their 28.
And this is
I mean,
the
I
point
think
of the
you
game.
could. I think you could punt it here.
Hey,
you
welcome
really
back to the
could.
GTR channel. This is the point of the game where both teams forget they have a punter.
I think you could punt it here, honestly. The defense isn't playing terrible.
think
He's
you
going to
should
drop
punt it
back.
here.
Keeley is going to be picked off. Krenzel. He's got room. He's got blockers. Runs
That's
into
not
him.
the throw. R1 was open on the sideline.
Man. I feel like if you're going to do that, you got to throw it super deep. Make it a punt, you know? We got another jet sweep here from Carolina. Doesn't quite cut it upfield. 3 yards in the play.
Josh
Balducci's having a game.
Balducci, yeah.
We'll go with Ducci. Wildcat formation. Oh, I know what's coming here. Here it is. We got a reverse pass, and he's going nowhere.
The highly controversial jet touch pass that quote-unquote can't be
Oh,
stopped was just stopped.
It's Tulane without really. I mean, they just got after the quarterback there. You know, they had a man in coverage.
Well, now if you're Tulane, you have a chance to completely erase.
I think they kind of expected it though, just based off the formation and the position of the field. Here we. Oh, he's gonna.
He
caught
it. Cortez Grimes.
I don't know. Is that a challengeable?
I don't.
That makes up for his drop earlier, I guess. Put your 4s up, Hell State.
Speaking of 4s, we'll go down to Brink again. Who I don't know if he's done with his something that rhymes with a 4. But what are the expectations for this fourth quarter?
Her name is Jessica, and it doesn't rhyme with.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I asked about the game.
Yeah. So
Frank, you got to get it together down there, buddy.
big defense for Tulane in the second half. Oh, you think we haven't watched it? Tulane's defense in the second half has been barred like beyond reproach.
Being paid
Their
to
defense
watch
has
the
tightened
game.
up, and South Carolina's really struggled to move the ball effectively down the field. in the second half, and it's been all due to the coach's halftime speech when he said, "Stop paying attention to what the scoreboard says. Go out there and ruin someone's life."
He's
That's
got
what they've been trying to
blockers.
do.
Third and
Okay.
4. Hey, shout out everybody tuning into the GTR Dynasty channel. If you're out there, let us know in the comments what you think Brink is found on the sidelines. Give us a rating.
Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to all the Jessicas out there. If your name's Jessica,
We got
There's a
direct
team
snap.
manager that wants to meet you, Caleb.
does she? Okay, well, give me about 4
Wow.
minutes, and I'll be down
Wow.
in the elevator.
All right. Interesting.
But we're gonna
You just want to
save
split
that.
Airbnb for the Sugar Bowl?
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. So Brink does not plan to be in the playoffs. I take it.
That is what I'm. What if he's the head coach on the sideline? Just
4th
gotta
and
wonder.
inches. Here we are. Big play here. He does not get it.
He stopped
Stuffed.
He'll be there in some facet.
All right, let's reel it in.
The cop
Tulane with a
flaccid.
huge stop.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Tulane stalled out the last 2 drives. They need to, oh, he's going.
Oh,
he's
he misses a tackle. Oh, get off me.
There's,
It's just
I mean, he
generational,
eventually-
man.
he just went.
Would you say
Ball
that?
carrier vision there, a little different.
But Brink, would you say that this sideline experience has been generational? I guess so. I guess that answers the question.
Tulane, 3rd and inches. Coming out in shotgun.
Some kind of recruiting violation or something.
He's gonna drop back to pass. Keeley. Oh, does not get it. Oh,
Got
just
clocked.
hammered. You know, I think. I mean, it's 3rd and inches. I think we need to.
4th and inches.
That's not what I would have
We're
called.
lining up in something. We're just gonna have to try to outpower them in my book.
I mean, it's 3rd and inches, guys. It's 3rd and inches.
It's 4th and inches.
Oh, wow. Yes, you're right. Oh, I guess I'm just referring to 3rd and inches. You know what play could have been called. This
Yeah,
is it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Directing traffic. Keely's gonna drop back to pass. He's got him on the zig. Nice little
Good
route there.
play. Don't agree with the play call though.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker.
I mean, it worked. It worked. So that's what matters. Landry, he's tired, beat up. I mean, he's giving it everything he's got. He's gonna get the ball here. He is moving as slow as he was last week at the end of the game.
That little athletic trainer's gonna have to get him again this weekend after
He's
practice.
getting treatment. Yep.
Yeah, special treatment. Speaking of special treatment, I got something for you right here. Tobias Gong blows it up.
Generational.
Wow.
Generational. Yeah.
Brink, any update on the sidelines?
Oh boy.
Scratch that. 36. He's gonna drop back. Keeley looking for a man. He's gonna throw it deep over the middle. It's gonna be picked off by McLeod. And he's got blockers. He's got Green. Can he take it? Taken down to the 18-yard line. What a play.
Right before that,
Marquez
Tulane,
McLeod.
he came over to the sideline and he said, "Coach, should we do it?" And Coach said, "Fuck it."
All right,
Coach
Brink.
said
We are done with
sounds like
Brink
Coach was
on the
sounds
sidelines
like
for now.
Coach was a little unprepared for the moment, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
Wonder how many SEC football coaches have said that. Probably Jeff Lebby a few times this year.
All right, South Carolina's going to get a delay of game now. Questionable. I mean, they had time. Just a little too much celebrating there on the sidelines. Wasn't ready to get out there. McLeod was a receiver. Now he's a 6'5" safety. So he just cleared the man on that jump. I don't even know if he had the jump. Gonna get the ball to Dollars on a draw. He's gonna spin off the D end. And we got a timeout from Tulane. Yeah, you gotta wonder, Tulane, 3 straight possessions, no points. Defense really, can do all they can. The direct snap, like a reverse almost, was gonna happen. See the top rushing touchdowns. Sosa with 29. Koski with 24 out of Penn State. L State, what do we got to see here from the Tulane defense?
You got to see a stop. This is a must-stop scenario.
Carolina, they're going to come out. I mean, they could almost play for the field goal if they want to. He's going to drop back the pass. Does he have a man? He's going to get sacked.
That is a worst-case scenario for South Carolina. That makes his field goal
Time
hard.
out.
He's left it short before.
I think he's got it. 4th and 18. He should make it, but,
He puts it through the uprights, I think.
There it is. Carolina, 2-score game now, under 2 minutes left. Yeah. Oklahoma State taking down Utah. All right, so Tulane just got to get it downfield. They got to score a touchdown, get an onside kick. It's going to be tough. He's going to stand in the pocket, stand tall. Oh, he's getting assaulted. Man. Well, they had a penalty on South Carolina, so that's going to help their field position here. Keeley cold now. 5 wide set. Drop back. He's got time. Just plenty of time. Gets it underneath. Decline. Down at the 40. No huddle now. I mean, you got to no huddle, right?
Got to go quick.
Keeley drops back. He's got a man open. Oh, he's going to get picked. And that's going to seal it. If it wasn't already.
That dude's a strong
the Gamecocks.
Safety?
Yeah. The Gamecocks.
That is just weird.
The fans are going crazy on homecoming. It's going to be a party in Columbia tonight. Yeah. Interesting. We don't see the... Dollar's got the ball. He's gonna. Oh, I thought he was gonna cap it off. I don't know. I think I'd probably hit a knee right here, but maybe there's a little bad blood here between these rivals.
I didn't know about any bad blood.
I mean, two rivals, I would say, yes, within the league. Marty Party, one of Turf's, Turf brought him in. That's one of Turf's Turf has a big group he kind of influences on the playbooks and stuff. So, not sure if Tulane uses Turf's playbook. I don't think he does.
Now the knee.
There it is. I think he should have threw it deep one time. Alright, that's going to run it out. South Carolina, your winners here tonight in Columbia on homecoming. They're going to beat Tulane 24-14. Let's get the winning head coach in here. Turf Tech, you got a copy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Turf, how you feeling tonight after this big win?
Pretty good. I didn't want to show too much. I was trying to keep it in the books for the Florida Gators, so I'm happy that the team performed, figured out how to stop a tight end, and we sailed to the finish line.
Yeah, you did. A little bit sloppy there in the second half. Stopped Tulane 3 times. They stopped you 3 times. Was kind of going through your head there down the stretch?
I just started throwing some trick plays out, getting the Florida Gators
Oh,
to have to
okay.
scout for a bunch of stuff. So
How much
gotta
of the Florida Gators are on your mind in this game?
a lot.
Okay.
Pretty much the whole second half, we were on to the Florida Gators already. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, I kept running the same play on defense, and it was working. So we did it.
Interesting.
Yeah. My one question, the game we saw the game kind of flip from the first half being all offense to second half being all defense. What adjustments did you make on the defensive end after
I
halftime?
had to take away that tight end. He was, let's see, I think he had, I don't even know, 5 catches for 72 yards, and I think most of them were in the first half. So my whole goal in the
Yes,
second half was to take him away
Reverend
and
Chosen.
make everyone else beat me. And I wasn't too scared of the run game. So I feel like
Oh,
I did a good job of forcing Tulane to go to other people that he wasn't comfortable with. So.
Yeah.
Brink, got anything for the Gamecock head coach?
Hey, good game, sir.
Yeah, my
Marty,
trainers
tell
are
Jessica
very
I'll
upset
I'll
with
call her later in the week. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Tell
Yeah, my
Jessica.
trainers were pretty upset that we never saw the sideline reporters, so maybe next
Uh,
time we get some sideline reporting on South Carolina
hire
side.
better ones.
Wow. All right, let's take it over
That's
to
some
Tulane
heat.
real quick. We'll come back to you, Turf. Marty Party. Yeah, tough loss here tonight. There at the end, 3 straight drives, nothing out of it. What more did you need there?
Yeah, that was quite an ugly second half. Offensively, glad defensively played a lot better. Yeah, we just need to take care of the ball, and then on defense, I think there was I think he threw for 250 yards and 230 were rack yards. So we need
Mm.
to go back to the table a little bit on how to solve this. But South Carolina has our number. It's 3 straight games where they defeated us, and kind of been all similar games where there's been a lot of interceptions and mistakes. So have to clean that up for next year.
Yeah, hey, not all the way out of the hunt now, but definitely makes it harder. For the rest of the season, how you feeling? How do you
Yeah,
feel about your playoff hopes after this? Really, is the
Um,
question.
yeah, I think we're probably on the outside looking in right now. I think we still have a decent chance, just some of the wins that we have, but we'll need some help. I think no matter what to get into the playoffs, but feeling still all right. We still could play a meaningful bowl game at some point, and we have a pretty decent recruiting class coming in, so hopefully get a little bit more speed on the defensive end.
Hmm. Hey, speed is what you need for sure. Hell State.
Yeah, I don't have much to comment about the game, but the story going wild on social media right now is that a Tulane training staff member was seen on the sideline with a sideline
Inappropriate.
reporter. Do you have any comments for that um, situation?
Yeah, I think that's what caused our running back actually to slow down so much was that there was no trainer available for him. So I don't know what happened there, but I'll have to go back to the team and figure out exactly what's going on. But we've had some issues with the sideline reporters. We had one issue with the U.S. flag, I think, earlier in the year, or that might have been last year, and then now we got issues with our trainer being preoccupied. So
I think your trainer was being harassed.
it might have
You're gonna
been.
have to
I'm
look
not.
into it. There's an
I don't. We
investigation going on now.
can't throw out too many things yet. We don't know. Everyone's innocent until guilty. But
We're gonna be
right now,
investigating.
all I do know is our running back was real tired at the end of the game, and I think that might have had an impact.
Hmm. Well,
Brink, anything for the Tulane head coach?
Yeah.
What?
We'll see you in New Orleans.
All
Carnation
right.
ice cream.
Sprinkles?
No sprinkles.
No All right, let's get back to turf real quick, and we'll wrap it up. But turf, um, yeah, the big game against Florida coming up in a couple weeks. Just give us. I mean, you give us the same kind of answer each year, and it doesn't happen. So realistically, what are we thinking?
Yeah, next week I can't overlook Georgia, but my backups will be in, so
Oh,
we're gonna be fully rested for this Florida team
Sounds like
coming
overlooking Georgia. I'm gonna be honest, mate.
coming to South Carolina. And yeah, my tight end, his Heisman hopes died here tonight because he dropped the ball. That was easiest. So we might be looking at getting a new tight end in the field if he can't catch the ball. So
hey, he made a good catch later on to make up for it.
yeah, a touchdown would have been a lot better than a.
Yeah,
But
he
yeah,
ended up with
so
a touchdown anyways.
so yeah, the Georgia Bulldogs they just lost to the Georgia Southern Eagles by like 100. So we'll be benching
Yes.
our starters, and in that second half, my center had a huge red star on him. So he will be sitting out this game.
And thoughts on Florida? That's the
Yeah, Florida's
question.
small and
Oh,
Hmm.
weak, has no speed, so we're just gonna look to run through them, over them,
I was just
around
spreading false
them.
information.
So
All right. Well, yeah. Hell, stating any final words?
No, not really.
All right. Hey, we appreciate everybody tuning into the GTR Dynasty. Long and Sauce here for Health State and Brinkerhoff on the sidelines. Turf Tech, your winner, South Carolina tonight. Catch you guys on the next one.
oh shoot, I'm doing the vid.